In a small town where shops closed early and opportunities arrived slowly, there lived a boy named Ishan. His home was a single room with a tin roof that rattled whenever the wind grew strong. In the mornings, sunlight entered through cracks in the walls, lighting up shelves that held very little. Ishan grew up watching his mother count coins before going to the market. He learned early what each coin meant, not as money, but as food, as time, as survival. His father had passed away when Ishan was young, leaving behind no savings, only responsibility. After school, Ishan helped at a roadside fruit stall owned by a distant relative. He carried crates, cleaned peels from the ground, and listened. He listened to customers bargain, to suppliers argue, to sellers complain about profit and loss. While his hands worked, his mind quietly observed. At night, when others slept, Ishan lay awake thinking, why does some work never move people forward? Why do some small shops grow while others disappear? He didn't ask these questions out loud. He didn't feel important enough to. When Ishan finished school, continuing education was not possible. Money was tight, and his mother needed help. He began working full-time at the stall. The days were long. The pay was small. Sometimes, customers treated him as if he were invisible. Still, Ishan noticed something others ignored. Some fruits sold quickly, others rotted. Some days earned more, even with fewer customers. He noticed how the stall owner bought too much of what didn't he sell and too little of what did. He noticed waste. One evening, as they closed the stall, Ishan quietly said, tomorrow, we should buy fewer bananas. They don't last. The owner shrugged. This is how it's always done. That answer stayed with Ishan. Months passed. Ishan saved small amounts of money, coins most people wouldn't bother keeping. He skipped small comforts. He wrote notes in an old notebook about prices, seasons, and customer habits. No one told him to do this, it just felt necessary. One day, the stall owner fell ill and asked Ishan to manage the stall for a week. Ishan didn't change everything. He changed one thing. He reduced waste, he bought less, displayed better, spoke politely, and kept track. At the end of the week, the earnings were slightly higher. Not impressive, just better. The owner noticed. Luck, he said. But Ishan knew it wasn't luck, it was attention. Years later, with borrowed money and his small savings, Ishan started his own tiny stall. It wasn't bigger or better than others, it was just more careful. He treated every coin like it mattered because to him, it always had. Some months were hard, some days he wanted to quit. Once, heavy rain destroyed half his stock. He went home soaked, tired, and silent. His mother said nothing. She simply served him food and sat beside him. The next morning, he opened the stall again. Slowly, customers returned. They trusted him. He didn't cheat, he didn't rush. He learned how to negotiate without anger and how to say no without fear. When profit grew, he didn't spend it quickly. He reinvested. Years passed quietly. The stall became a shop. The shop became two. Ishan hired people, not to control them, but to teach them what he had learned. Observe, respect money, respect people. One evening, as he closed his office, Ishan looked at his hands. They were no longer carrying crates, but they remembered how. He realized something important. He had not escaped poverty through a single opportunity or clever trick. He had walked out of it slowly, by paying attention when others rushed, by learning when others complained, and by staying honest when shortcuts appeared. Success, he understood, was not loud. It grows quietly, like trust, like discipline. Like a boy who once counted coins and never forgot their value. And that memory became the foundation of the businessman he became.